You know, I never really played Final Fantasy VII.
I played the remake of 8.
Eight sucked balls though, didn't it? Wasn't 8 the one that everyone makes signs about in wrestling?
I think so. 10 was my jam.
Oh, 10's my favorite, dude. Yuna, the underwater love scene with what's her name? You start making out.
It's touching. Yeah, here it is. Final Fantasy 8 is filth. That's the sign.
Oh wait, no, 7 is the one I'm talking about. They just remade 7, right?
Yeah, they remade 7.
My bad. Yeah,
it has
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Such Good Shoot, the podcast about everything and anything in the world of Black Cat Care. I know. I haven't even poured my drink yet, and I already have to drink.
I know, he's right in it today. Aaron, you're welcome.
I will not be operating under normal drinking rules today, boys, and you'll understand shortly.
There are absolutely normal drinking rules applicable because Dozer drinks hard liquor. So,
yeah. But first, I just want to say thoughts and prayers to all 7 people still employed by WWE.
Jesus Christ! Yeah,
we'll get more into that in the news. But first, what's everyone drinking tonight?
I'm drinking Busch. I'm drinking Busch Ice, the big one of Busch Ice.
Yeah, how is that, man? Let me know. I had Busch Ice one time a long time ago and said I would never do it again. It's horrible.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, what's the ABV on it? Is it like actually ice, or is it just like 5% rather than 4?
5.9.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
It would be like 8%.
I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. I don't know. It's Busch. It's fucking Busch, dude.
Everyone. I am drinking 1792 Foolproof Generator.
Generator.
Which, if you know, I run out of power a lot. So, Generator is very, very relevant in my life. And I believe Foolproof for them is 125. The last time I broke this out on a show, I'm pretty sure I got sloppy. So.
Oh yeah, and then I'm drinking a Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA.
Oh god, that's the most disgusting beer I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, I love
this. Not even close.
This is the last one I have. I got it, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's been chilling and aging in the basement. No, Isaac, they actually save for like the Goose Island, Bourbon County, or beers like this. Like you can stick them in the basement for a little bit and let them chill. But yeah,
I know.
It's a nice 16.5%.
I would just stick it in the bin.
Well, I paid a lot for that beer. I'm pretty sure I paid like $15.
Legit the grossest beer I've ever had. I remember the last one I had. It was in New York City. It was years ago, and this girl brought it to my house, to my apartment. We were chilling, and yeah, it was disgusting, and I did not enjoy it. And then we made out.
I think the one time I've only had the 120 once, and at that point it was during a Dogfish Head tap takeover where they ran it through the Randalizer.
Oh man, that would be really interesting to have it on tap.
That was high proof, but really the best one is the 75 minute.
75 minutes good. I think I like the 90 minute the most, but it's also just like standard classic.
Unpopular opinion, I am not a fan of Dogfish Head beer. I never really got into it. Their 60s okay for an IPA, but I just never was my thing.
You also do nothing but drink like the best beer in the world. Like,
yeah,
damn straight. Cheers to that.
I mean that's what I meant, Busch.
Yeah, no, I do have access to some incredible beers, and even like some of the mediocre beers out here are really fucking good. So
Yeah, I mean, you've got Hilltop, what, like 20 minutes
Hill,
away from you?
Hill Farmstead's like a
Oh
half
yeah,
hour.
Hill
I've
Farmstead.
got I got Alchemist like 20 minutes. I've got just in Morrisville, I've got Rock Art Brewery and Lost Nation Brewery and Ten Ben's Brewery. So
I finished. That's a lot of damn good breweries.
that's
Oh,
that's three like really good like local breweries within like 8 minutes of my house. And I live in fucking nowhere, Vermont. Like we have more
Well,
breweries per capita than anywhere else in the world.
oh,
we have a lot of good
Shane, wait a
breweries.
minute. Did you just take a sip of that?
oh yeah.
That does
This
not look
is
like the face of somebody who's enjoying what they're drinking. Tell me
this
about that.
this is a real bad choice for the show.
It's a
It's
really
horrible.
bad
I
choice.
think you just made
period.
more of a face drinking a beer than I'm going to make drinking a
I
125 proof.
dude, I'm a big P dude when it comes to like alcohol heat. I don't drink liquor straight normally, and if I do, it's shots. I never drink on the rocks or anything like that.
So do you like
Dude.
that beer that you're drinking? You like that right now?
You know, I remember. You know what? Here, hold on. I'll look up what I said the last time and
I'm
see if I
curious.
agree, because
I'm very
It's-
curious because this
it's
might
just-
be an episode of watching Shane fucking hurt himself. with
oh,
drinking
dude,
fucking
hold on.
straight motor oil.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's not even motor oil. That's like a thick IPA. Who?
I mean, 16.5% is a little aggressive. So this is from 2017. So this is like 4 years old, which is insane.
Andy, I got you, man. I'm gonna hook you up, bro. I'm gonna hook you up. They got a bunch of. I'll send you a little care package,
Bro, and like the thing is, like Heady Topper isn't even like the best beer from that brewery,
No, it's not. But the thing with Heady Topper is that
but it's also literally perfect. Like it's
it's
so
the
good.
beer. It's the beer that sort of started the hazy IPA revolution.
Mhm.
So I mean, I like Dallas. I haven't smoked a cigar in forever.
But
I'm embarrassed to say.
for the couple of cigar people listening, go to Cigars International right now and buy yourself some fucking Balmorals. Fire sale. Get yourself some hats.
What's
Use code HEAT for an extra 20% off.
It's a crazy
what's
deal.
what's
right now.
what's the deal, Dozer? Even though I haven't
There-
smoked in years,
It
They-
varies. It's just a fire sale. So like some of them are like, $130 off a box. Some of them are a little bit more. Some are a little bit less.
okay.
But there's a 20% off discount with code HEAT. And you get 20% off plus the huge sale. So you can
No,
get like
it's pretty good.
3 boxes
Brody?
for under $200. I should
Well-
be shot, but mostly probably because I'm a communist. But whatever.
So, real quick, I just got a question for Dozer. I was just thinking about it, and something I've been wondering. What has COVID done to cigars? Like, I mean, obviously, I assume that production was, slowed down a little bit, and stuff might go
There's
slower.
been
Is there price increase or anything? Like any weirdness?
I haven't noticed much price increases. I think they're really going to hit this year. There's been some shortages, but there's been shortages of everything. I expect a quality dip in the next year or two as the cigars made during COVID hit the market. But for the most part, there's been an uptick in cigar sales across the board because people are bored and got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But speaking of bored and nothing else to do,
Oh fuck.
Chic of the week. Chic of the week.
Cheeky.
Chic of the week.
Cheek of the week.
week.
It is a sheep.
Dude, can you still not hear it?
No, I heard it this time.
Oh, I was gonna say because again, it was perfect. I was like, dude, if you're just doing that it's incredible. It's
Oh,
amazing.
so while I figure out cheek of the week, why doesn't somebody read a list of those we lost today?
Oh, we're doing news instead of Chic of the Week. Is that?
Well,
what
no,
we're doing?
I gotta find a good one,
Oh
Isaac.
my
You want a
God.
good
Well,
one, or
he
you want a
looks-
shitty one?
I don't
While he
care. I
looks
just want to
up
light my
the Chic
blunt.
of the week, Sean Rossap of FightfulSelect.com has reported that they have learned that WWE has future endeavor John Morrison, Top Dollar, Ashante Adonis, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Tegan Knox, Drake Maverick, Shane Thorne, and Jackson Ryder, because they just want to fire everyone. Their whole roster is Roman and Randy. Enjoy.
Fucking poor Johnny Mundo and fucking
John Morrison's gonna be so much better off outside of
he's gonna do
WWE.
great.
As is Swerve Scott, man. I mean,
Dude, I can't.
that
wait to
guy
see
can
him.
wrestle his fucking ass off.
Dude, I loved him as Killshot, dude. He was awesome. Killshot
mean-
and fucking Johnny Mundo are both great.
What are you doing again? Like, Hit Row was one of like the only good things on SmackDown from everything I read.
It's like we're going to slightly push someone, fire him.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know whether it's like a weird attempt to try and like oversaturate fucking AEW with talent and like I just don't get like if it's just like we're trying to like cut our budget.
They're legitimately to the point where I'm like, calling Braun Breaker up right now might not be the worst idea.
Yeah, we're just speeding up him getting fired.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
According to research, shut your fucking mouth, you dumb son of a bitch.
We are a science-backed podcast, so according to research, he is right.
Monday, you no good, dumb son of a bitch, low life motherfucker. I never respect you. Go fuck yourself forever, jabroni. Hashtag Monday morning.
I didn't realize we were doing Garfield cartoons too. Dude, that's one of my favorite Garfields. Monday, you dumb motherfucking jabroni. Suck my fucking dick and make me a lasagna. What the fuck? Oh man, yeah, I don't get it, dude. But that's WWE, right? They just fucking
like the thing is though is that if your idea that they're trying to oversaturate AEW is their idea, like it's actually working. Like Kira Hogan, who I know you don't really know, Isaac, but we'll ring a bell for Dozer. Like Kira Hogan did like an interview today or yesterday or something where she said herself that like she feels like she's getting lost in AEW. And she was like, thankfully, like I can still go do like my indie stuff under my contract and like, I'm gonna like be positive. So it seems like everyone is getting along, you know what I mean? And like things are not like going down the tube. But when you already got talent saying that, they feel like they're getting lost and a name as relatively big as Kira Hogan, it's
What I will say is that is especially relevant for a women's wrestler there because I don't even consider they have great women's talent. I don't consider them to have a women's division because it's never showcased on their main shows, really.
Yeah,
1 to 2 matches a week does not make a division.
If I were them, I would add a second hour onto Rampage. I would cut into that last half of SmackDown and add another hour on, and then you can actually have enough time to do the women's stuff and develop more women's storylines.
Yeah,
because that's what I mean. And like you have to think that like I don't know, man. Keith Lee ends up there, right? Either there or Impact.
I would love to see Keith Lee in New Japan though.
He might go to Japan, but
he would be awesome there.
But
the Bearcat in Japan.
The other thing you hear a lot of people talk about is, well, they showcase the women's matches on Dark and Elevation. But they straight up basically say those shows are more developmental shows.
Yeah.
You're not giving them the same platform. These women need the platform. They need to show their talent.
Yeah, they need time on TV. They need TV time.
Yeah.
I mean, simple. You can't get over if no one sees you.
The women's division definitely oversaturated. The men's division, there's a lot of people. The way they can rotate talent in and out and are not doing a lot of rematches, it's still kind of working.
But there's still so many fucking guys there already. You know what I mean? And like, spoilers for anyone who didn't watch Dynamite, I'm sorry, but like Kenny's taking a break. Like he's got to go get a couple surgeries and shit. So
Yes.
even with Kenny gone, like think about the top, 10 wrestlers in that division.
I still think, I think honestly, it's one of the best things that could happen for the company is to have like someone like him take an extended break. It's going to be great for him. It's going to be great for his character because he can go away, right? He can take some time off. He can get better, but more or less, like he can come back as as a
But
fresh
your
face.
palate will be, your
Yeah,
palate will be cleansed.
and at the same time, I mean, you still have Jericho, you have MJF, you have Daniel Bryan, you have CM Punk, like you have all these big names, dude, who are there who can fucking wrestle their asses off.
And you're a little bit in a rock and a hard place because you want to put some of these younger guys over, but you've got so many of these legends that at the same time you don't want them to not bring in the numbers they need to bring in.
Yeah, I was thinking that last night. Like some of the guys you saw, even if they were just jobbing, you know what I mean, on like a semi-regular basis, like Bonani, right? Cesar, the big dude, and like some of these other guys, like you just don't see them at all anymore. And and it just got worse because they just added Jay Lethal. You know what I mean? Like Jay Lethal is gonna be weekly somewhere. You know what I mean? Whether it be Rampage, whether it be Dynamite. But
So, what I was thinking watching Full Gear is they were showing Team Taz up in the suite taking notes or whatever. And the only thing that came through my mind is, what the fuck has Team Taz done lately? Besides basically be the commentary for Rampage.
Oh, nothing. Team Taz has always been a joke. They had Brian Cage, and then everyone was like, why the fuck is Brian Cage with Team Taz? Like,
he's a beast, dude. I love Brian Cage.
Why is Ricky Starks with Team Taz?
Because Ricky Starks needs help, brother.
I have a question for you guys. So if you were going to build, let's say, your own little federation of wrestlers, and you had to pick, say, 10 wrestlers, 5 females on top of those 10 males, maybe a couple referees, a few commentators, and a couple of legends to tie everything together, and maybe, I don't know, 4 tag teams to have a nice little tag team division. What do you think you would do? Let's talk about that. I actually left my list over here, even though this is totally unplanned.
Yes, Ethan.
But I think the Briscoes are good, and they should go there.
Oh, I got my list.
Hello, yes, formal guy in tie.
Wow.
Formal guy in tie. Project Crusade. Hello, yes, you are here. Yo, this
hello,
dude
Robert.
right here, Project X Crusade. You are a true legend, sir, and we appreciate that you are here on your YouTube channels to join us as we discuss the future of wrestling when we build 3 new beautiful federations that will conquer and destroy the world.
Yeah, so I where do you guys want to start?
Well, I'm drafting Spencer Cantor right off the bat. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. Oh, this isn't even a draft thing. This isn't even a draft thing.
Yeah, we can have the same people because it's fake.
Yeah, so basically the idea is we're just our sort of dream promotion, and we're using current wrestlers. Am I correct?
Yes, none of this in their prime shit. It is as they are today.
Yep. And then you can have 10 male wrestlers, 5 females. We're going to have 4 tag teams. We're going to have 2 legends, and then 2 referees and 3 commentators. So
up to 3. You don't have to have 3 commentators.
Oh, we don't. Oh, okay. All right. That's good to know.
I mean, we could totally do commentators, though.
No, we're doing commentators. We just don't have to have a 3-man team.
You can have a 2-man team if you want.
Oh, I'll do a 3-man team.
I'm doing 3.
All right.
At this point, I've gotten used to 3-man booths. Like a 2-man booth would be weird.
Yeah. I'm going to go 2, man, because I didn't realize I could go 3. I didn't have to go 3. Sorry. So where do we start here, gentlemen?
I'd say right off the bat, let's do one of each. So name your first man and your first woman.
Well, my first man on my roster is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Obvious reasons. He's incredibly talented, incredibly entertaining, an absolute gem in the ring, and somebody that you kind of can't take your eyes off when he's on screen. And a great wrestler to have. A good hand, can work with anybody and almost any style. So I think you'd be great. And then in that same vein, if you're talking women wrestlers, and you're going to start a fed and you can get anyone you want, you might as well get the best, and that's Asuka. That would be my first 2 right there, man and woman.
Okay. Shane, what do you got for us? Because I can't argue those. Those are damn good picks.
I feel like for my first pick, I would likely go Hangman Adam Page. I'm not the biggest Hangman Page fan. Like, I like no disrespect. I like Hangman Page a lot, but I don't love him. But like, being as young as he is and now as big of a star as he is, like he's a mega star now. You know, after beating Kenny, 2 years worth of build, all of that. Because you can just ride him forever. You know what I mean?
They've done a good job with him. Mm-hmm. A lot of mine are going to be resurrections. Dozer, you have your list written down?
I do.
Are you writing Shane's down too?
And yes. I'm writing them all down.
Okay, cool. I was going to write his down, but now I'm just going to drink and smoke weed. That's awesome. You have the nice pens. Dozer's got such nice pens. Yeah, that's beautiful. So what's your lady wrestler? We get 5.
Yeah, no, I know that's pretty tough though.
It is really tough because there's a pretty strong top 5.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just gonna agree with you. I think in my federation, I would choose Asuka first, and then go from there.
Is there a better female wrestler in the world right now?
Yeah, I mean, if you go watch like Japan stuff, yes. I mean,
but if you put her there, right?
Yeah, but if you put her in the context in which she's in, then no, not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, give her anyone who in any real direction and a good opponent, and she's still the best. I don't know. I love her.
Bro, but Japan will do like 38-minute long women's matches. No, absolutely. Yeah. But
Ethan's taking Thunder Rosa. Good pick.
Dude.
I'm not going to give you my big names up front. You're going to have to wait for those suckers.
Dude, I'm just flying off the cuff. So
I know.
I haven't gone with some. I'm saving some of my more surprising names for later.
So I'm going to start with my opening babyface. My low tier to mid card babyface that's going to probably hold a mid card title for quite a while, and that's going to be Brian Pillman Jr.
No.
He's good hand so far. He's got the charisma going on.
Speaking of, where the fuck is he? He's one of the guys I was talking about. You haven't seen Brian Pillman Jr. in a minute.
Yeah, and you know what? He's a curtain jerker, but he does have the name right now, and the name can help.
Did I see something online about him struggling with some like mental issues?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not see that. So.
Yeah, I think he's struggling with some battling depression.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. My bad. I did not.
I couldn't remember if I saw it or not.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I don't want to create any rumors, but you heard it here last, folks. Except for Shane, it was his first.
Yes.
And then for my woman, I am going to give you my lowest ranked women's wrestler here, and it's kind of playing a hand to what I got coming up in a little bit, but it's going to be Abaddon.
Oh,
who the fuck is that?
That's a very accurate description of what the demon.
The demon bitch from AEW, the red makeup
demon thing.
I don't think I've seen her, but cheers to that. I like that shit. Let's go. You're creating a weird fed, and I dig it.
I've thought it out by where they're ranked, what they're going to be playing, what's going on.
Oh man, you really went in depth. I think we have a really good balance here. We're like fucking what is that Goldilocks shit? Where it's like this one's too complicated, this one hasn't thought about it at all, and this one
Yeah.
is just like in the middle somewhere. Is
Yeah.
that how Goldilocks was?
So I'm going to start us off on our next round of stuff, and I'm going to give us our first tag teams.
All right. Who's
And
your first tag team, dude?
I think you're an idiot if you're building a tag team division today without FTR.
You know, I think both Shane and I are going to just have to agree with you on that one.
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and check that one off. Yeah, absolutely. If anything, they are the absolute faces of the tag team division, and if they're not holding the belts, they're fighting for them from behind.
Yeah, they're the cornerstone of my tag division. I'm probably going to be the cornerstone of everybody's, unless you got the Bucks in there.
Dozer, did you see that that Dax Harwood was
knocked the fuck
knocked
out?
Like, that match was so good. How
was the finish weird at all?
Bro, he got knocked out,
weird.
and then they went like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, Jesus.
They went like 10 more minutes. I mean, obviously with him minimally involved and everything else, but
who's Project Crusade? I love this.
That's
name.
Robert.
I don't know.
That's Robert.
Yeah, I said that and you ignored me.
Oh, I didn't realize. That's our Robert? That's Ohio.
Yeah, it's featured on the first episode of SGS.
Oh, man, the little black square in the bottom. I miss you, man. I miss you, brother. I hope life is treating you well.
Well, that went pretty quickly. So you know what I'm going to say? Shane, pick something to tell us what to pick next.
Oh,
where do we want to go? Yeah.
I think that we should go and just knock out commentary. Just get commentary. Yeah, let's just do all of our commentary booths. Get that out of here, and then we can start cycling.
All right, Shane. Okay. You first, baby.
I have one rule here, and that's that you can't include Morrow because he is no longer a professional wrestling commentator.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I didn't include him. I really wanted to, but I had already included another play-by-play guy.
I have him, but I will explain, and it might actually still make sense in the context.
Okay. I mean, my first pick would be, in my heart, it's Mike Tenay, but he hasn't commentated professional wrestling in so long. I think the most responsible pick, and I'm going to go with play-by-play here, is Excalibur, man. Excalibur goes hard. Like, he's so good. He's animated. He knows all of the moves. He knows all of the names to, like, an incredible point because he's a former wrestler. And he's younger, dude. Again, you can just ride him as play-by-play forever, and you're never going to get tired of it.
No.
He's that good.
I also have him down. I like the knowledge he brings and all the names of the fucking moves that half of them can't get. So,
Shusami Qatar.
Well, here's the one I have for my first one, and you guys can say he's not allowed if you want, because I will get it if you say it, but I'm a Matt Stryker guy, 100%. Is Matt Stryker allowed in this conversation?
I mean, if
he's not currently commentating anywhere.
How long's it been? Just rough.
I don't know. It's been a while.
No. I mean, you can include him because it's your federation. God damn it! And also it's like commentary. So
yeah, okay. I'm going to include him. That was I wanted to go Morrow, and then I'm like, yeah, that's too easy of a choice. Matt Stryker is a play-by-play guy who, like you were saying, like Excalibur, he's a student of the game. He was a wrestler. He wasn't a good one, but he studied, and he is a student. He understands the psychology of it, and he understands all the moves. He knows how to call them, and he gets excited in the right ways. And when he's paired with somebody good, he's an incredible play-by-play guy.
I hear you there. Matt Stryker was on my short list.
Are you going to then go Vampiro?
I am actually not,
Oh,
because that's something that's already been done. And as much as I
oh,
love that
okay.
team, I'll go next and say mine's going to be a 2-man booth, because I do think a 2-man booth is more dynamic and more interesting. I'm going to go with Corey Graves as my second, because I think Corey Graves is a great heel color commentator. He's one of the best in the business these days. Honestly, I don't think there's a better heel commentator right now than him. And all things considered, if I had to add a third man, I would probably be Byron Saxton, just to
Oh,
be a
dude.
foil to
Oh,
Graves.
oh,
But it would
there's
be a
nothing
2-man.
better.
It would be a 2-man booth with Stryker and Graves, and I think they'd really be able to work well together and play off each other well. And yeah, that they have a great amount of knowledge, and I think they could entertain a TV audience really well.
Okay. So what I'm going to say is, for most of my shows, it's going to be a 2-man booth. And neither of these guys is a real color guy, because you already know I have Excalibur here. And I'm going to throw in Wade Barrett. Stu Bennett,
Okay.
because it won't be WWE, but I'm going to throw him in. I think
Wade?
these two guys could go off together, and they will be able to give you that old-time feel that you could just listen to commentary and know what's going on in the match. If you can't watch and you could just listen, you can listen and it'll be like a radio play. Now, what I will say, I said for most of the time, for the big matches, the main event of my big shows, my super cards, then we're going to bring in Morrow.
Okay.
I would
in
say
kind of a
Understood.
Bruce Buffer type role, Michael Buffer type
Understood.
role.
I would say that instead of bringing in Morrow, which I think is a really good idea, bring in the better Wade, which is Wade Green, and have him do commentary.
Oh, that would be great.
Shout out to our homeboys. Who's your second and
For
third?
my homies. Let's say Kung Pao Enter the Fist reference.
God,
Oh no, that's not Kung Pao. That's fucking MXC, dude. My bad.
Yeah.
One of the most extreme elimination challenge. Don't get eliminated. Isaac, you ever seen MXC?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember watching that shit back in the
All right,
day.
cool.
All right.
I just
So
wanted to
I
be
thought-
sure, because if you hadn't, that would suck.
So you're finishing your commentary team, right?
Yeah. Well, Dozer has one more, and I have one more, right?
No, I gave you.
Oh, you
I have
did? Okay.
Excalibur, Wade Barrett, and Morrow for the big matches.
Okay.
Big match has got a 3-man booth. I like that. That's good. It gives them some gravitas.
I was honestly thinking back in the day when I'm loving how WCW brings in Tenay for the lucha matches.
All right.
And that's where I was kind of inspired from.
I think that's a great decision. I'm gonna go a little wacky here. I'm gonna agree with you on Corey Graves, Isaac, and then my third commentator is gonna be Chris Jericho, because I feel like Corey and Chris Jericho fighting through the entire show would be so fucking funny, and then you would have Excalibur to put them on his back and still deliver the action, right?
And here's the thing: is I think you should do what you should do is the Dozer thing and bring Chris Jericho in for the big matches to add that gravitas.
No, I mean maybe, but I just feel like Corey and Jericho bitching at each other would be
great.
I would almost exclude Jericho from the big matches, because you're not getting any commentary about the match when Jericho's on.
Oh no! But here's what I'll do: is I'll replace Jericho for like the pay-per-views and big matches with Mike Tenay. With Mike Tenay.
There you go, man. All right. So in the vein of this, who do you got for your 2 referees for your promotion?
Aubrey Edwards.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. And I don't know, probably Red Shoes, man. You gotta have Red Shoes.
Red Shoes, god damn it!
I knew one of you was throwing Red Shoes.
No, red shoes for the big matches. Aubrey Edwards for everything else, and I mean that as no disrespect to Aubrey. I think she's incredible.
Yeah. I really so my number 1 pick would be Nick Patrick, but the man is retired. Come on, dude. Nick Patrick's the best. Spit take. Yo, 100%. Is that because it was gross or is that because it was funny?
No, because I'm laughing at you choosing fucking Nick Patrick, dude.
I love the
Again,
man.
no disrespect to Nick.
He's
but
retired, so I can't do that. So I am going to go with Red Shoes and Mike Chioda, because
I was gonna say, dude, where's Chioda?
Yeah, he's got to be in there. I love that dude.
If we were taking bets, that's who I had as your refs.
That's it. That's who you guess. Nick Patrick was my number one. It really is written down there. So
I had him down too.
I started writing Baby Nate, and then I was like,
oh, Baby Nate, dude. I mean, like, the thing is, man, if this were fantasy booking, man, I would fucking put Earl in there, man. Earl Hebner.
He's up there and he's still working, isn't he?
You gotta look. I don't know.
I think he is.
He started in AEW. He's been recent enough to be there.
Yeah. I think he still officiates there.
I don't know.
All right, cool. So where do we want to go next? We want to go back to male and female. Oh, we want to go to Dozer. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just getting a little drunk.
Dude, dude, put the bush down.
No,
put it down.
I'll put it down.
That's what she said. So I like the air of legitimacy. So I was going with Mike Chioda
and Ken Shamrock.
I had Nick Patrick.
Just for those shorts.
Ken Shamrock is very, very, very
tempting or like 97 Bret Hart. Or not Bret Hart, but Shawn Michaels. When he did it with the little booty shorts and the onesie.
No, Ken Shamrock cut off sleeves, yoked out of his mind every time. That would be intimidating.
So, I'm going to say Aubrey because I can't think of anybody else at the moment, honestly, after Nick Patrick. My
Orange Ref.
I can't think of anyone else.
Orange Man. Holy shit, yeah.
But my biggest thing is I want my refs to be refs. I don't want them to be overly animated. I want them to kind of blend into the background. I'm a little Vince here.
Oh, so fuck Red Shoes, huh?
Yeah, I
don't want red shoes. I don't want red shoes.
I mean, Aubrey gets pretty animated sometimes. I mean, she, someone's getting hurt in the arm and she goes, which I like. I think it's funny as hell, but
yeah, she's on the top 5 for me, but she's not in the top 2 or 3. She's no Nick Patrick. Let's fucking put it that way.
Yeah. So, Shane, I may have missed one. I only have Red Shoes down for you. Who is the other one?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. I love Aubrey. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Now we're getting back to where we started with. Let's throw out 2 male wrestlers and 1 female wrestler.
Okay. Right. Shane, you first.
Shane's going first.
I'm gonna do another just really easy thing, and I'm just gonna say Adam Cole. I don't need to talk about Adam Cole. All we do is talk about Adam Cole. And then I'm gonna go Will Ospreay. He's like a real shit bag of a human, but if this is just me fantasy booking to fantasy book, I mean, he's on the right side of 30. Just one of the best high flyers in the world, has really increased his ability to strike and also be like an intimidating champion. He stopped a lot of the high flying more recently to be a more big guy wrestler. I think that he's just a great hand to have.
Okay. Your lady?
I think here I would go Ruby Riot. Ruby Soho, rather.
Very good choice.
Her
ass is incredible.
I mean, she just has a different look. She immediately stands out from probably any other girl you're going to have, wrestling her. She can be a heel. She can be a face. Again, she's not older. You know what I mean? It's very good.
Very good.
Since Isaac asked, I'll go next. And you know what? So, got to fill out the bottom here a little bit still. I'm taking a Ricky Starks. That man is the next generation. He may not be one of the 4 pillars of AEW, but he's got it. He just has to finish it.
He has to figure it out.
Yeah. But whatever it is, he has it. It just...
I mean, you want to look at him.
So, I got Ricky. And then, we're working up, and we got to get the people that can train some of these guys and, occasionally be in the main event picture. And that's where I'm going to take a Sami Zayn. Especially because we're having smaller rosters here. I want a little bit of flexibility out of my guys. So I want him to be a Sami Zayn and an El Generico.
Oh, look at you.
So I'm padding it out there a little bit because I know he could throw on the mask and do the fake lucha stuff and
you
pad it out if I'm running a little short on a show.
Bro, you should have taken Suicide, brother.
That's 75 wrestlers.
Yeah, Mick Foley, you get fucking 4 too.
Hey, don't be spoiling my legends.
I was gonna say, yeah, I got Mick Foley in my legends, brother.
For my woman, I'm gonna take Anna Jay for basically the same reasons as Ricky Starks. I think there's something there. If nothing else, she's good to look at. And I'm trying to build out full divisions, and I'm trying to just not pick the top of every promotion.
Yeah, I get that. So I'll
be back in 2 seconds. I got to go grab my other nice beer for the night.
He's gonna go grab his other nice beer, and I'm gonna talk a little bit.
Go ahead.
Just
you talk.
Fill time. So basically, the way I'm thinking about this, right, is we're doing males, we're doing females. We're doing tag teams. Yeah, see, I'm just filling time, dude. This is all you got to do with podcasts. You just got to talk. That's all it is, dude. You got to talk for like at least an hour, and then fucking people will listen.
I thought you were going somewhere completely else with that.
Oh, we got tag teams? Are you talking about that? We can talk about that too. Fuck, dude.
I'm not saying it on air. No. I'm not covering that shit.
When I was 17, man.
Oh, no.
So
give me some people here.
All right, here we go. Now that Shane's back, he's got his cake boy.
Blueberry lemon.
I'm going to talk a little bit about my thought process in my men's division, right? I want to have just a few different styles of matches throughout each show. I want to have a kind of a strong style, right? Division, you might call it. A heavyweight division, some sort of like X division kind of thing, you might say, and then maybe a more like technical division. So maybe like the old
the Ring of Honor Pure, the Ring of Honor Pure division.
Yes. Exactly. So Nakamura would obviously could go between them, but he's still in the strong style division. I think going into the big man division, I'm going to throw Jeff Cobb in the mix.
That man, Jeff Cobb.
I loved his work in Lucha Underground. His Lucha Underground work, like as a high fly, and like Jesus Christ, the man could work. So I'd love to see what he could do, just as a straight big man, and then also like how he could incorporate that working with some of the strong style guys, etc. So yeah, I think he's got good versatility, and is a great younger choice. And a sort of unknown talent that could really be made a superstar easily.
Okay.
And then for ladies, I mean, it's so hard, right? This for me is so difficult.
I only have Jeff Cobb. Who was the other dude you named?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Did Shane name 2 dudes too?
I haven't gone yet, brother. I went to go get
my
beer.
You started.
Yeah, he did Adam Cole, Will Ospreay, and Ruby Soho.
Okay, Adam Cole. Sorry, I thought he only did the one. So I guess I'm going to throw out my other big man here to have another big man, because I don't think you should be too over focused on the big guys. I think that's
over bigged.
But we're going to keep going with big, and Big E. Big E deserves a spot on this roster. The guy is an incredible talent, and I don't think he's even begun to be given a true shot at his full potential as a wrestler. And I would love to see him go, in a 30-minute match with Jeff Cobb. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even in a match with Nakamura would be incredible. Something where he can really show what he can do instead of being completely handcuffed by WWE and everything he does. So that's my second guy. And then with the women, it's really hard because it's hard not to just. I mean, all of mine really so far. There's one name on here that I'm debating on still, but the next one has to be Sasha Banks for me. Sasha Banks is such an incredible wrestler. Some of the best women's matches I've ever seen. I think the majority of them, if not all of them, have included Sasha Banks, and it's hard to overlook that when you're trying to build a division.
She's not afraid to put people over on the big stage.
No, and she'll do whatever you need her to do. And I think if you don't make her look foolish, she also has the added benefit of being Snoop Dogg's cousin. And so whatever promotion she's in, you have the possibility.
A performance, yeah.
You might be able to get Snoop Dogg. And if anybody could convince Snoop Dogg to come to a wrestling show with his cousin, it would be me, right? I'd be like, bro, we got blunts. And he'd be like, oh, okay. He showed up on Trailer Park Boys because they gave him weed. Like, this shit. He'll do anything. The man's a pimp. So yeah. So Sasha.
Okay. Let's do the same format again, and I guess just to vary things up, Isaac, go again.
All right, I'm gonna go again. Let's get a little bit more into the technical division, and I'm gonna throw out Matt Riddle.
Ooh.
That dude, incredible talent, incredible technical wrestler, believable on every level, and also a guy who could probably smoke fucking weed with Snoop Dogg and on an awesome show. So he would definitely he's one I can't miss on my roster. And another technical wrestler who I would just love to give a shot to, like somebody who I think truly deserves it, is the star in every way and is one of the best technical professional wrestlers in professional wrestling today, and that's Chad Gable. That dude is incredible. He's charismatic. He's funny. He's entertaining, and I would love to see him wrestle basically anybody if given the right time and the right storyline. The guy's a pro. So that would be another one of my real technicos, as they call them. And then, oh man, I feel like I'm just like, it's just hard because how do you not include someone like Charlotte on your female roster?
Well, I mean, talk about currently. I mean,
that's the thing. Is that's where I'm torn at, right? Do I go Charlotte or do I go with Ruby Soho? That's the thing. That's where I'm really, really torn because the other two I think are pretty solid locks.
I mean, but you could probably go with like Britt Baker. I mean, she's clearly
she's a hot ticket for sure. But I mean, Jesus Christ, when you're just talking about pure talent wise, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I'll go with Ruby. I'll go with Ruby over Charlotte because Charlotte's been an asshole recently. I'm changing that one on the fly. So Ruby. You got in there on the fly because you've got an incredible ass, and you posted that picture on Instagram recently, and it was Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It was Jesus Christ.
It was Jesus Christ on the cross, baby. That shit was fire.
In his I'm Jewish shirt.
Yeah.
Shane, what you got?
Hey, I got my pants on tonight, so
thank God. So I've got for next pick, I've got Shingo Takagi from New Japan Pro Wrestling. The man can chain wrestle. He can absolutely strike. He can do submissions. Shingo's an absolute monster, just a bowling ball of a human being. And then I think for my new upstart promotion, I'm gonna take the cheap bait and I'm gonna ink as much out of Bryan Danielson as I possibly can, because
is he a legend though?
No, he is
he's an
currently
active
wrestling.
wrestler.
Oh,
He's
fuck. No, he's a legend.
no, I mean maybe when he retires, but he's not. You can include Sting as a legend because the man is like over 60 years old.
He
Bryan
wrestles,
Danielson is
wrestles weekly.
weekly, brother. He's an active wrestler, and
He's the number one contender.
yeah,
but he's still a legend.
shut up, stop that. No, you are not allowed to do that. I'll put my foot down somewhere. He's just the best today, right? Like he's having so much fun outside of the WWE, and he's, I mean, as technical as Chris Benoit, as fierce and focused and nasty as Kurt Angle at his worst. You know what I mean? Dean Malenko.
He was officially retired. Is
But
Edge
no,
is Edge a
stop.
legend?
I've tried to have this conversation. Edge is a current wrestler as well.
Yeah, Edge is more of a legend than D-Bry, though.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
You cannot call Bryan Danielson a legend, bro. He's the number one contender in a fucking promotion, brother.
I don't know. Brock Lesnar is a legend too.
No, he's not. He's an active wrestler.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, 100%.
My legends list is all fucked then.
Dude, he just shows up and collects paychecks and wrestles
He's a
for 10
legend to
minutes.
me.
I mean, that's fine, dude. It's still real to you, god damn it.
Fuck
But-
me running.
Yeah, you gotta fucking come up with some shit, man.
Is Suzuki a legend?
He's an active wrestler.
Fuck.
He just did a tour of America, you fucking idiot. He just went to like
All right, so I gotta
indie
do
promotions.
a little rethinking of what the legend thing
All right,
is.
Dozer, you'll go
Wait a
after
minute,
me so
okay.
that way he can figure it out.
No, and I don't care. We're
No.
not doing legends right now. Is
He
John
already
Cena,
went, so I go after you anyway.
Is John
Well, no,
Cena a
I've
legend?
got
John
one.
Cena's a legend.
Yes,
Okay, I just want to clarify that.
one woman.
If their main job is no longer wrestling, they are a legend. That's
okay.
the best way I could come up to put it.
Brock Lesnar's main job is being a wrestler.
Fuck me running. Okay. Daniel
So
Bryan is a tough one for me.
The
Okay.
only question would be Bo Dallas. He's technically a real estate agent, but he's still just an active wrestler. If for some reason you want Bo Dallas,
so my woman would be Rhea Ripley.
Very good. Very good choice.
She's a great big woman. She's tall and big enough to be really imposing, especially on other women. She covers that void, but she's also uber athletic. For her size, she can work with smaller women and work their style a little bit. She's even went out and proven that she can work, more hardcore style matches. I think Rhea Ripley is a perfect add to this.
That
division.
is a solid pick. So, I'm going to start with my woman because we just had a woman, and I'm going to go a little off here, but I'm going to take Bayley. I want someone who can be a phenomenal face, bring in the kids if I want, or can be one of the best damn heels I've seen in a while in a women's division. I need Bayley. That is happening in my roster.
Yeah, she's pretty hard to deny as one of the greats.
Now, for my men, I'm going to continue playing my hand a bit here on my secret division, hinted at with Abaddon. So, of course, I'm taking Bray fucking Wyatt. I'm taking Wyndham Rotunda right now. I get multiple characters out of it. That's what I like. I get the spoopy out of it. And continuing in the same fashion, but also one of the best damn wrestlers in the world, Finn Balor.
That's a very good choice. God, he's so over it.
I want my Demon versus Fiend match, and I will make it happen in my own promotion if I want it. Damn it!
I think that's a great idea. That is truly a good idea. Dozer, what's your next tag team?
Look, if I'm basing my division around FTR, there's a team I want to see go against FTR. I want to see them go against so badly that I really hope that they did appear in Richmond or wherever they were, and they did sign. I want the fucking Briscoes.
Yes, absolutely, 100% agree. How could you not fucking get those boys, them boys, on your fucking roster?
I want them goddamn chicken farmers.
Yes, 100% agree. Number one, that's my number one choice for tag team. So I'm in agreement. So that's another one knocked off my list. You don't agree with that, Shane? What's your second tag team choice?
I mean, I feel like you have to include the Young Bucks. Regardless of
have to.
I mean, you should, because they really are that damn good. They are. They've been that good.
Ugh, it's not my thing.
And they get better with age. I mean, they keep selling more and more, brother. They're doing the, the trajectory.
There's a lot of things that sell a lot that suck. It's true.
My promotion will be successful regardless.
What's the single highest selling album of all time? Dozer, you know what it is?
The White Album?
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Highest selling.
It might be Dark Side of the Moon.
I don't think so, man.
Let's see what it is.
Dark Side was top of the charts forever and a day.
It's got to be some dumb shit.
Oh, it's Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh.
Kind of shitty in the long run. Kind of sucks. I'm going to be that guy.
And yes, Phil, we all have a thing for Rhea.
But anyway, lots of things that sell a lot suck balls. So everyone loved the Avengers. Everyone saw the shit out of that. Fucking Avatar, that movie sucked. Huge donkey dick. So, but the Young Bucks are on your team. Mine was the Briscoes. So do we want to do another tag team?
Well, I think we still have. I mean, Isaac, you went twice in a row, so I think Dozer and I have both men and a single woman. Oh no, are we even?
No,
he went first and last of two cycles.
My bad.
We're all even right now.
We got caught up. We just did the tag teams.
Sorry.
So do we do another tag team?
No, let's do a fucking legend. Shane,
I
give
thought
us
we were
a
gonna
legend.
wait for last for legends, but all right.
I'll just do these one. Mick Foley, man. I would love to have Mick Foley on screen as a general manager character. I would love to have Mick Foley backstage just as a mind and a nice human being and a great presence to have in the locker room at any point in time because he's a teddy bear. I think Mick Foley is just the best legend to have. You could, and I mean, I'm not saying it's possible, but there might be a certain occasion where maybe one more match happens. You know what I mean?
Don't kill the poor man.
I mean, I'm just saying that
enough to fix him
in fans' heads, right? Maybe there's a match, and maybe there is a match. Who knows?
Well, I full disclosure. My two of my three choices for legends were, as you might have guessed, Brock Lesnar and fucking Daniel Bryan. So apparently that's not allowed. I figured just because they had fucking retired for a while and then came back.
Isaac. Godfather. You should probably choose Godfather.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. And you know what? Just because, fuck it, let's do it. Let's go Godfather. Because Daniel Bryan and Brock are gone. So Godfather. Because you know what? Out of all the professional wrestlers in the entire history, listen, this is serious, folks. In the history of professional wrestling, which is a sport that goes back probably 100 years now, as far as like the professional, like what do you call it, sports entertainment aspect of it, and if you're talking about just wrestling as a sport, this goes back to the first Olympics. You're talking about gay dudes in Greece banging each other and calling it sports so their wives don't get suspicious, right? So here's the deal. In the history of this great sport, there is one wrestler, there is one legend, there is one superstar that has gargled whiskey with our very own Dozer, and that's the fucking Godfather. God damn it. So
true statement.
And so that's a rare thing, and probably the best thing that's ever happened on the podcast. So yeah, Godfather. Thanks for that, Shane, and sorry for my
I
little.
got your back, brother.
Absolutely. It's no hint who my first one's going to be. It's going to be Mick fucking Foley.
Oh,
Because if I am going to do a spoopy division, I need Mick Foley to make it seem realistic.
Oh, you got mankind. You got the mankind.
If there's anybody who can make a good storyline work out of that, it's Mick.
That's true. God,
Dude,
he's the best.
You are out of your fucking... Every single thing you fucking choose is someone with 18 different personalities.
He's gonna have the biggest. He's got a 35-man roster this way.
Fucking...
Next up is Abyss.
Next up is Suicide, dude. That means he'll have like
Abyss.
42.
Sorry, Suicide is not on my list.
Three with Abyss, or is it just two? Is it just him and Joseph Park?
Yeah, just him and
Okay,
Joseph
I thought
Park.
there was another Joseph Park.
No.
Didn't he wear a suit, or was that just Joseph Park? Wasn't there corporate Joseph Park, or am I thinking of Kane?
I think
you're thinking of Kane. Yeah, corporate Kane.
Well, there you go. There you go. There's one Kane, dude. He's a dentist. He's he's a monster.
I think that you could include him as a legend. I think you could include him as a legend. I think that would be fair.
Going to.
No,
I think you could even include the Undertaker. Undertaker could be a legend.
I'm going to spoil it. I thought of the Undertaker for my second legend spot to cover my spooky division. But you know what? I really want them to be a force backstage. And while he's a force backstage, I am not sure how good he would be at working with everybody to make sure everybody's shit don't stank and every match is amazing. Because he has a style, and it's not a style that fits most of the other wrestlers. So I'm going to not have the Undertaker back there. He's more than welcome to come back if he wants, but he's not going to be one of the people I want in my locker room every week to smooth things over. Because I'm looking at as managers and producers.
All right.
So
he's not a producer.
Where are we going next, and who's going?
Where do we go from here?
I think we just go to two more. I mean, all we have is male and female wrestlers, right?
And
then one more tag team.
We have more
two more tag teams, one more legend,
and three more women. We got three more women. We got a few more men.
I have two more women.
You do?
Yeah.
We already did three.
I did Ruby. Sorry, I did Ruby.
Yeah.
I didn't check that one off. So two more women, and like 5 more dudes?
Yeah.
All right, and then 2 more tag teams and 1 more legend.
Let's go two men, one woman.
All right.
Then go. My next choice would be Josh Alexander, currently in Impact Wrestling. The guy with the headpiece, brother.
Was he the dude who's fighting Suzuki tonight? Okay.
Dude, he whoops ass. Right. He is Kurt Angle, except today. That's the best way to describe him.
It's better than Perk Angle, that's for sure.
Yeah. Perk Angle kicked ass still.
He did though. Perk Angle had some of the best matches of his career, honestly.
So
don't do drugs, kids, unless
for my
mushrooms.
No, don't even do that.
No, definitely do that at least once when you're a kid.
Stop it. My next pick for man would be Kevin Owens. Just can work face, can work heel, kind of Dozer strategy, except one person.
Mm-hmm.
Does big man shit, does flying shit, can sell like hell, is ridiculously funny. Can you imagine Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho sitting and bitching at Corey Graves?
Oh, God,
I mean,
I can actually. It sounds great. Sounds wonderful.
It's just the best. I mean, and as far as women would go,
yeah, you got to pick one of them ladies.
I think I would agree with Ethan here and take Thunder Rosa.
Ooh, that's a good choice. It's a very good choice.
You know, she could win a women's title. She could exist in the mid card. She could even job a little bit. You know, she's kind of curtailed to being a face with the way her face is painted right now, but she could change the face painting and turn heel as well. She's younger. I just think she's a good person to have. Losing to her means something. So,
All right.
Okay.
Is it me or is it you?
Pick. Do you want
go
to go?
Dozer. Go Dozer.
I'm going.
Let's go.
So you know what? I'm going to agree with you, Shane. You know, you need a 5-star match. You occasionally need a 5-star match, and you need to have a guaranteed 5-star match on your card. So I'm having Kevin Owens because I want him to fight Sami Zayn occasionally and have guaranteed bangers right off the cuff.
It's beast every time. Like,
Yeah.
I had a very hard time not drafting Kevin Owens, I gotta say. I knew he would get drafted, so I was like, I don't want him to be on every roster. Same reason I didn't actually pick Adam Cole on my roster. Spoiler alert. I really wanted to. I really fucking wanted to, but I was too easy.
I'm just choosing in the moment, so fuck it.
No, I knew it was gonna happen, so I was like, okay.
So, and then after Kevin Owens, I'm going to take the most recent pick by AEW, actually, and I'm taking Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal.
The main man,
choice.
Jay?
I need Jay Lethal. I need that versatility.
A pure heavyweight cruiserweight?
He works. I need him. And, you know, if I ever need to pop people, I got Black Machismo on standby.
Or Black Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Like, he's there, ready to go if I need it, but I did not pick him for multiple characters.
And I kind of just want to watch the Black Machismo interview, man. That was the best.
My favorite still is Ric Flair versus Ric Flair. That shit was one of the best segments on fucking TNA ever. You think?
Yeah, you think that you could take me down, brother?
So good.
Space Mountain went out of order 5 years ago. Woo! Otis line, longest line.
So good, dude. Jay Lethal. All hats off. That was incredible.
Like the thing that was so good is that like you could tell he earned Ric Flair's respect instantly. You know what I mean?
It was
Ric Flair kind of dropped the character and just had fun. Like,
yeah. Well, there was a moment where you're just like, I'm sure he had done it to him backstage or something. It was like, that's great, kid.
No.
You didn't know about that?
No. The story was that Ric Flair, I think it was Ric Flair, had an idea that Jay Lethal should be Ric Flair. And Jay was like, what? Like, and this was like told to him like on the night of the show. And he's like, I guess I can do Ric Flair, but like, okay.
Wow, I had no idea that. If that was on the cuff, oh my god, dude, that's incredible.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. One of the greatest moments he's ever had in his career. So good. Sorry, I didn't mean to take us off track.
It's all good.
There.
It's all good. And then for my woman, I am going to acknowledge the one change to my pre-written roster here. You guys have convinced me, and I am getting the current Scourge. For the reasons I don't have Tessa on here, I am eliminating Charlotte from my roster. And in her place, you know, nepotism's a bitch, and Meg went to school with this girl, so I'm throwing Serena Deeb on here.
That is on there, but awesome. She went to school with your lady friend. Hell
yeah. Went to school with my wife. I'll throw Serena Deeb on here. Little Virginia native, great hand. Again, another person that can be in there and get Anna Jay and Abaddon up to top tier snuff because she's done the training, she's done everything, and she's still young enough to go for a while. So,
all right,
Serena Deeb.
So I'm gonna go with my lady first, and then it's two males, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many more do we have left?
We've got. After...
I gotta do mine. Okay, let me get through mine, and then we can get to the fucking how many left. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
play in mine, you fucking
Well,
idiot.
you had your chance. You had your fucking chance.
You have
this
one woman and
afternoon.
3 ladies and 3 men left, Shane,
you
and
go.
2 tag teams.
And
Okay,
one legend.
Thank you,
And a legend.
Thank you.
Okay, so my next lady, I actually, because Dozer chose her already, I'm actually changing this one to from Bailey. Bailey got cut off the roster for Io Shirai. I think Io Shirai would be a great woman to have. I was looking at my roster and realizing that a lot of my talent was already well established, a little older, and I think Io Shirai could be a next really big superstar in women's wrestling, and I would love to make that happen. Also, I like Asian girls; they're fucking hot, dude.
Okay, Kenny.
Okay, Wade.
Hey, Wade, I like you, man. We should go drinking in Chinatown. And then okay, let's get into the two men. So here's my first question. Because I need Daniel. I feel like Daniel Bryan is somebody I need on my roster.
Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, whatever. He's Daniel
Correct
Bryan.
yourself.
I am torn between right now Daniel Bryan and Kota Ibushi. I don't know who deserves the spot more. I think
Bryan Danielson.
I think Bryan Danielson, because he's less likely to injure his neck.
I mean, like, here's the bottom line: is that Bryan Danielson is wrestling his ass off week in and week out. No disrespect to Coda, I love Coda.
I love Cody too. I think he's great. And I would have, and like I said, my original plan was to have Daniel Bryan as a legend,
But
and it would have been Kota Ibushi, and then you could have had those matches. But Kota Ibushi's got to go. Thank you for validating what I was thinking. Kota goes, D-Bry stays. Okay. And my other one, because we're getting into some more of the technical, hard hitting stuff, and I'm going to go with Okada. You got to have Okada. You fucking gotta have Okada if you're gonna have the best roster in the world. How do you not have the best wrestler in the world?
the best wrestler in the world is Bryan Danielson, dude.
I mean, dude. Okay.
Yeah,
Would you not want to see Bryan Danielson versus Okada
well,
in a fucking 60-minute Iron Man
well,
match?
no. Here's the thing, real quick. Is I was just going to say that Okada's my first pick. So you go with your woman, then I'll just skip.
Oh, I did my woman. My woman was Io.
Oh,
I did Okada.
Yeah.
I did Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I mean, Okada, for the reasons you mentioned. I mean, again, he wrestles like one show a month or whatever. He's an ultra mega star. He's the best. He'll go, 48 minutes. Here's where I deviate a little bit because I think that at this point, Braun Breaker is a great pick.
Wow.
To have,
I didn't see that coming at all.
To have near the bottom of your roster, but work his way up, right? Because he's got a lot of real idiots in his ear, but guys that have wrestled a ton. He's got Scotty, he's got Rick, he's got the NXT 2.0 coaching staff, whatever. He's been in the system for a second. Again, he can go and do his power shit and be really impressive, but still lose for a year or two. And then end up being a real mega star by the time he learns how to speak proper English.
Yeah,
He's a Steiner. That's not happening.
Yeah, he's a Michigan fan. So
yeah, well, fuck him, but
you picked him.
That's fine. But I do think that with the right training and in the right situations, he could end up being a real mega star. And he went and put out like a really, really solid match and like the best match of his career against Ciampa. And I understand that's against Ciampa, but still, I mean, he belonged in the situation he was put in there, and then that's kind of special.
Okay. So you naming him, and we're just doing another dude now?
Oh, I probably for my last pick I would go.
You have 2 more dudes, dude.
You have two more men. You have one now.
Dude, Dude, I've totally lost it because all I'm thinking about is my next pick or whatever. So I have two more dudes. I would
one
love
more
that.
down.
You have three total. Three more men total.
Well, he
Okay,
just
great.
named Ronnie. I'm
Okay.
keeping track. Name a dude and name a tag team.
Okay, great. Johnny Gargano. I'd love to have Johnny Gargano on the roster. You talk about versatility. He could win a heavyweight championship. He could win middleweight championship. He could challenge for whatever. He's incredibly versatile. Face, heel. He's funny either way. He can do hardcore. He can do whatever. That's it. And as far as tag teams go, I'm going to go with the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. You want to talk about some real fucking badasses. Briscoes versus God is like, a real legendary dream match.
You pick the Briscoes though?
No, but I'm taking the Gorillas of Destiny side where you two are taking the Briscoe side.
All right.
Okay. You need a good heel. And I'm going to pick, in 3 years, the best heel in the business, MJF. After that match with Darby Allin, yeah, I need him. I need MJF right here, right now, all day, every day.
Isaac, that's a match you should go and watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get watch the that pay-per-view, whatever it was called. Yeah, I got to try and watch it, no doubt. No argument there.
I
want to see the CM Punk match, dude. That's the one that's going to talk me into it. They talked me into it. That shit was great promoing.
You're going to need a good tweener in here. Somebody who is not a heel, but a heel at the same time. And I'm taking Volta.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I need Volta.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you fucking right, dude.
And then for my tag team, Proud and Powerful.
LAX 3.0.
I don't know who that is. Who's in that team?
Santana and Ortiz.
Santana Ortiz, brother. Yeah.
Dude, I'm the best wrestling podcast dude ever because I know so much about wrestling. Oh man, I know so much. Did that fart come over? Because I hope it
yes.
Did.
It was just a little whine in the corner that I couldn't realize what it was when it was happening. But yeah,
I should have stood up. But all right, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm doing a tag team.
A tag team and two men.
Two more men. Oh shit! We got three total left, right?
Yes, three total men left, and the last one is going to be. I'm not going to get ahead of us. Just give us a tag team and two men.
Okay. You said heel tag teams, and I'm gonna throw a fucking curveball, and I'm gonna say, Shane, I'm so sorry that I'm gonna say this for you. Enzo and Big Cass.
What is wrong with you fucking idiot? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your goddamn fucking mind?
Right there.
What is wrong with? Look at Dozer. Look at him. I'm verbally reacting, but Dozer is visibly reacting. You are
stroke.
I had to write it down.
You are so fucked up. Do you understand how fucked up you are?
Dude, that's why.
What is wrong? No, what is wrong with you?
Everything.
Dude.
Oh my god, everything.
There's one more bush in the fridge. You can talk about what you want. I'm gonna go grab that because it ran out of beer and you pissed me off so fucking much. What Enzo and Cass?
Yes, Enzo and Cass. I want to see them at their full potential. I want to see them get their opportunity. I loved Enzo as a talker. Big Cass, I think you give him enough time, he can be a good big man. You can protect him with Enzo getting his ass whooped. The reason I'm so fucked up is because when I was probably like 5 or 6, my neighbor and my brother peed on me, and it was really weird.
Jane, come back faster.
I didn't enjoy myself. It was really fucked up, and it fucked me up. So now I like weird shit. All right, can't help it.
You know what? Just go into your next dude. Just go into them.
I gotta
Shane
wait
will
for
catch
Shane.
up. He'll catch up.
Gotta
Don't
wait for
worry.
Shane. So I just did Enzo and Cass and really pissed everyone off. So I have two dudes. I have two dudes now.
2 dudes left, 1 cup.
All right, two dudes. Two
Yes,
dudes. So I
will
already.
catch up. Don't worry.
No, I haven't gone anywhere. I just talked about getting peed on by my brother and his
What?
friend. I want to get into some of my more high flying, a little bit more acrobatic, maybe you might say, men's division,
Ricochet.
and yeah, absolutely Ricochet, 100%. You can't go wrong with Big Dick Trevor. Jesus Christ, dude, that fucking cock is incredible. I would love to see that in the locker room every night when I'm looking through the people. in my
Yo, go move.
so
Move.
so the next one to add in that is another young wrestler who I think has a ton of potential and could work well with some of these guys, and that's Darby Allen. I think he deserves a spot on the roster. And yeah, so those are my two men, big dick, big beautiful Dick Trevor, and Darby Allen plus Enzo and Cass. I don't know about any of the other penises on those
What's
men.
wrong with you?
Everything, you missed it. I got peed on.
All right, so
Okay, for the last round, you're going to name 4 people. It is going to be your last dude, your last woman, your last tag team, and your last legend.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
all right, let me go. I've got a brain blast going.
Do
Okay,
it. Do it.
My last guy is Sammy Guevara, young, uber talented, can work a lot of styles. My last legend, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, which is Christopher Daniels. He's on the wrong side of 50. He's wrestling very, very, very infrequently for different promotions. He would be a great hand to have in the locker room. You know, kind of a younger guy. He can still go out there and work a couple matches. You could work that into angles. And then you said a tag team, Dozer?
Yes.
I think I would go with oh, that one's kind of hard.
One tag team.
I have one tag team.
One opportunity. They could fight what FTR. They could fight
The Bucks.
The Bucks, or who was the other one you picked?
Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah, the
Gorillas of
God.
Destiny. One opportunity. You know, I'm surprised that you have not looked at the brothers Uso yet for this last position.
I feel like that's very good. But also at the same time, I feel like I'm gonna
hold on. What about the Time Splitters?
Yeah, that would be cool, but they're not really a tag team right now.
But they could be. They're active wrestlers.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit here again, and I think I'm gonna go Big E and Xavier Woods as the New Day.
All right.
They offer a great.
It's not cheating.
They offer a great dynamic. You know, you have the huge power stuff from Big E. You have the creative offense from Woods. You know, they can go. You've seen that versus the Usos. You've seen that versus the Bar. You know, they can work any style. I think they're a great tag team to have, and you know, whenever they split off, you know, you've got plans. You got plans for future endeavors.
All right. And now you have one legend? No, you have one woman left. You have your final woman.
One woman left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my final woman is Dana Brooke.
Shut the fuck up. Are you fucking serious right now?
Dana Brooke will go out and do the job. She wants to learn. You know, eventually, maybe you crack the egg. You know what I mean? You get through the shell, and then you uncover the greatness. You know,
God, I want to bang her so bad, but I would never put her on my roster.
I mean,
I would go full Batista bomb on her.
yeah, but that's fine. But you decided to put Enzo and Cass on there in the tag team division.
That's my one absolutely ridiculous choice, and I get that. But it's you know how I feel about Enzo. I think he's the best, one of the best talkers in the business.
Yeah, but also like you have to think that like Charlotte and Sasha and Bailey. We're actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna switch it up real quick. Raquel Gonzalez is my pick.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
okay.
know if we're going to
no, you're good. That's better.
Yeah,
okay. I love Dana Brooke, but that was the wrong choice, and I couldn't let you stand.
I mean, either her or Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai.
That's a good one too, but it's still the wrong answer. It's still the wrong answer.
What's the right answer?
I'm gonna go next with my final woman's pick, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna just take this. Shayna Baszler. God damn it, dude. She's fucking incredible. She deserves a real push. She's believable. She's fucking tough as nails and an incredible worker. She should be given the shot. She could easily take the division on her shoulders if needed be.
Okay.
Those
what's your woman? I want to hear your woman.
Real quick, Shayna Baszler is also like 41 years old.
And I don't care. She's still 100% legit.
Dozer, go ahead.
She's incredible.
I'm going to say my last pick here. She's my first champion. It was built around her fighting Charlotte. I don't got Charlotte because I kicked her off, but I'm keeping her. I'm keeping Britt Baker.
Okay. She's someone
I don't think she's got everything, but she's got a lot of it, and I would love the promos between her and some of these people, so I want Britt.
And
she's also very young. She has a lot of time to develop.
She's young, and also she's fucking, let's say, what, in the last year? Give last 365 days from
improved in an infinite
how much has she learned? Yeah, and improved. Incredible. Give her another 3 years. 3 years. Where's she going to be in the business?
I mean, also she do be banging Adam Cole, so having her in your promotion, you get a elevated opportunity.
She's not fucking your dad.
No.
Come on, Isaac, finish your people here.
I thought she was. What's his name? Mr. Commentator there. Okay, so women are done. So let's go.
Corey Graves.
No, who's your daddy?
Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony. Oh, I mean, she might be. Who knows? Finish your men.
I thought that was a storyline. Okay, so let's finish men.
Yes.
My last man standing is Suzuki.
He's like 58, brother.
Yeah. If he's not a legend, he's on my. I mean, come on. How many Suzuki matches do you want to miss?
I mean, none of them, but
exactly. Okay, cool. Point proven. And so I've got a tag team and a legend left. My tag team, a la Shane, is very similar, but because Big E is already on my regular roster, I'm going to take the New Day as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Because let's be honest, they're incredible. And Kofi's older, but Xavier's a young buck still, and eventually he can end up going singles, or if he need to, we can go a tag team with Big E again because they're both young. So there's a lot of versatility there. And my final pick as a legend is obviously the most famous wrestler in the world today, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah.
As your active wrestler?
No, as my last legend.
Oh, okay.
It's my last legend.
Oh, my bad. They said active wrestler. I was like, are you out of your fucking... Okay.
My last active wrestler was Suzuki.
Okay, fair enough.
That was my last...
But you're going to promote the brand.
I mean, if you're going to have somebody to be the legend... and the guy who can still wrestle a match if needs be, come out talk if needs be, help promote, get eyes on the product. There's nobody better today.
Financially back.
Yeah, The Rock The fucking Rock, man. Have you seen that man smile? God damn, dude. How hard would you suck his cock? Honestly.
Dozer.
Shane, would you blow the
Hey,
Rock?
Look.
I don't think it would fit in my mouth. Dozer.
But given the opportunity, you would try.
So, for my last
He
group
could
of
charm
people
you.
here,
He could charm you into it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just drafting the Anoa'i family. I've got Roman, I've got the Usos, and I've got The Rock.
See, the Rock, dude. The Rock and his cock.
I want Roman. He's the
He was-
guy I need. He's the name I need to be the cornerstone of my division.
He's a hard one to ignore.
The solid piece of my whole men's division. The Usos, they'll be here since day one-ish. I need them. They're one of the best tag teams in the world.
They're so insanely good for
Mhm.
still being in WWE.
Yeah.
Their
early NXT stuff.
I know we're late. Not even early NXT stuff. I know we're late.
Really,
but like,
it's our show, Shane.
But like,
we
brother,
don't have any overlords.
Just let Shane talk.
Yes.
The Bar versus the Usos, the New Day versus the Usos on the main roster in the context of the years in which it happened.
They're so good.
No right to be that good. I mean this as honestly as possible. Those are AEW matches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, AEW feels different than WWE. And the reason why they were so good is because they didn't feel like a WWE match. We said it in the time, and now we have like a blanket, world for it. You know what I mean? Which is AEW on mainstream television, and that's kind of insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Roman is such a good choice too. He's a hard one.
He's incredible. I just figured you guys would include him. I didn't.
I was really, really tempted to. And like, people talk, I don't want to draw us over, but people talk a lot about how, WWE, they don't know what they're doing, blah, 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 blah. They've done a really, really good job with Roman Reigns in the long run. They made some mistakes, but you know what?
Pushed him face for too long, but it ends up with him as the biggest heel in the world. I'm gonna be honest. He approaches Okada. You know what I mean, as far as legitimacy.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns and Okada are here.
And there was that point. There was the Royal Rumble, right, where had they done it that year, had they pushed him that year, he would have gotten over, right? There was the Royal Rumble where I think he was number 5. They eliminated Dan O'Brien was like 1 or 2. He went almost the whole thing, and then they eliminated him. Kane came in and eliminated him.
And everyone cheered.
And it was a bunch of old people, and all of a sudden, everyone's like, okay, it's Roman Reigns, and everyone was behind Roman Reigns because he was the only one who wasn't some fucking like part-timer in that ring. And that might even been the year that CM Punk quit. Was that the year that Batista won? Either way, it doesn't fucking matter. But like, Roman Reigns, the whole story arc with him, legit or not, shoot fucking kayfabe, it doesn't matter. The guy is a talent. The WWE has done an incredible job in the long-term storytelling of Roman Reigns to make him a legitimate star, and he is the first one since John Cena that they've made. And he's not John Cena level yet, but I think he's the only one that they've put the effort into that could be close to that level.
The thing with Roman Reigns is that they pushed him so hard unnecessarily for as many years as he was single, you know what I mean, to the point where everyone hated him, nobody wanted to see him, and then they turned him heel, and everyone cheered him because they turned him heel, and then he was so good that he made the crowd hate him for being such a good heel. You know what I mean? That is the mark of a professional wrestler. And if I didn't think other people would choose him, he would be a great person on my roster.
5 years from now, do you think he's John Cena level?
No, because he's not white.
I guess there's that. Do you think he's Rock level? I mean, that's the thing, is Rock is Samoan.
He got lucky, brother. I don't know if anybody's ever going to reach Rock level from the WWE
Well,
again.
here's the thing.
I think he's big, but I think he's like bad movies, but girls think he's hot big. Yeah, he's a great looking guy.
5 years from
got a
now,
big
of
hog,
course,
too.
Roman's going to be John Cena big because he's going to be the only person left on the WWE roster.
Yes.
Fighting himself in a shadow boxing
Yeah.
match. Oh, shit. Well, you know.
Dozer, go ahead.
That was everybody. I don't know.
That
what
That
I
was
can do.
everybody. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I've
He did
completely
his last
lost
three.
track.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's all right. We should. Hello. Goodbye.
Hello.
Until next time, we've been Such Good Shoot, the podcast about anything and everything in the world of wrestling as I speed through to get to
Hi, Shane.
about
Isaac.
I'm Dozer
Hi,
Man.
Shane. He Isaac. He Dozer. Okay,
Thank
goodbye.
you for listening to this edition of Such Good Shoot. If you are on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon. Or subscribe to us on your favorite audio catcher. Or finally, if you're on Facebook, leave a comment, like the video, and make sure to share it out to all your friends.